Have you ever started speaking English and then suddenly had no idea what to say next? You say, I study English. The sentence is correct, but you want to say more. And then, nothing. Now look at this. I study English at home every night because I want to travel and speak with confidence. That sounds completely different, but here's the interesting part. You don't need advanced English to build a sentence like this. You just need to know how to make a simple idea grow. And that's exactly what you're going to learn today. Stay until the end because I'll give you a short sentence and you'll turn it into a complete idea by yourself. Let's start. Imagine someone asks, "What do you do?" You answer, "I work." That's correct. But we can give the listener something more. Instead of trying to create a completely new sentence, keep what you already have and add one useful detail. I work at a restaurant. Now we know where. Add another detail. I work at a restaurant every morning. Now we know when. See what happened? You didn't learn complicated grammar. You simply gave the listener more information. And that's your first secret. Don't replace your sentence. Expand it. A useful way to do this is to think about what, where, when. You don't need all three every time. Just use the information that makes sense. For example, I play soccer with my friends on Saturdays. We know the activity, who you do it with, and when, or I drink coffee at work in the morning. Again, simple words, but now they create a complete picture. And once you understand this, you can do something even more useful. You can explain why. Look at this sentence. I study English every day. Good. Now add one word, because. I study English every day because I want to travel. Suddenly, you're not only saying what you do, you're explaining your reason, and because is extremely useful when you want to make your English more complete. I exercise because I want to be healthy. I study at night because I work during the day. I am learning English because I want a better job. Notice that these sentences are longer, but the vocabulary is still simple. That's important. Longer English doesn't mean difficult English. Sometimes all you need is one small connecting word, and because is not the only one. Let's look at and. Instead of saying, I like music, I like movies, you can say, I like music and movies. Instead of, I work, I study, you can say, I work and study. One sentence. Two ideas. Now let's try, but I understand English, but I don't speak very well. Here, but connects two different or contrasting ideas. Another example. I like coffee, but I don't drink it every day. So now you have three powerful words. And adds information. But shows a contrast. Because gives a reason. And with these simple words, your English can become much more natural. Now let's put everything together. Imagine you want to talk about something you enjoy. You could simply say, I like music. Good start. Now add a little more. I like listening to music at night. And now give a reason. I like listening to music at night because it helps me relax. That's a complete thought. And notice something important. We didn't begin by trying to create that entire sentence. We started with one simple idea and added useful information. That's the method. Start small. Add details. Connect ideas. Let's try another example, but this time think about how the sentence grows. I walk. We can turn that into, I walk in the park every morning because I like starting my day outside. Short idea. Place. Time. Reason. Complete thought. Now it's your turn. I'm going to give you this sentence. I study English. Don't change the beginning. Just make it more complete. You could add where. You could add when. You could add why. Or you could connect another idea using and or but. Take a few seconds and create your sentence. Got one? Here's an example. I study English at home every night because I want to speak with people from other countries. Your sentence doesn't need to look like mine. That's actually the point. You're learning to create your own English, not memorize mine. So the next time you get stuck after 3 or 4 words, remember this. You don't always need more vocabulary. Sometimes, you simply need to ask, what detail can I add? A place? A time? A reason? Another idea? Start with what you know, and build from there. I study English can become, I study English every night. And later, I study English every night because I want to travel. You don't need to make the longest sentence possible. You need to make your sentence clearer and more complete. Now here's your challenge. Write one sentence in the comments starting with, I like, but don't stop after 2 or 3 words. Add a detail, add a time, a place, or a reason. Make the sentence yours. And if you want more simple lessons that help you actually build English sentences, subscribe to English Opens Doors. Keep learning, keep building, and I'll see you in the next lesson.